Your Excellencies, dear global leaders, advocates, and ambassadors, today we come together to respond to a pressing global call for action to ensure that gender equality is part and parcel of our efforts to accelerate global climate action. As the recently appointed UN Climate Change High-Level Champion for COP29, I have the privilege of serving alongside a powerful coalition. My role is to amplify the voices and empower the actions of non-state actors, businesses, cities, civil society, women, youth, and countless others, all united in the pursuit of a net zero, resilient, and equitable world by 2050. It is by bringing their efforts with the work of governments worldwide that we can truly turn the tide. At COP28, my co-champion, Her Excellency Razan Al Mubarak, launched pivotal initiatives like the Gender-Responsive Just Transition and Climate Action Partnership, and highlighted the importance of increasing the collection and use of gender and environment data to fuel gender-responsive climate and environment action. And I am glad to join and continue to drive her team and the initiatives to try to move them further. Let me share a few short thoughts with this distinguished audience. I am an Azerbaijani woman who have been socially, professionally, and politically active most of my life. I established and took part in youth non-governmental organizations, professional network with and without gender focus, carried out a number of highly visible corporate functions, made it to the national parliament. Over the years of navigating through the men's world, I came to my understanding of what gender equality means for me personally. This may not be either a politically weighted nor scientific definition, but it comes from my experience and understanding of how the world operates. It means, first of all, that the great potential, all talents and capabilities of our women and girls should be given a chance. These chances do not come easy. After all, not all men get them either. Poverty, bad schooling, social limitations, public censure, and cultural backwardness too often spread far beyond gender borders. But they definitely hit girls and women more. Vulnerability of women is unfortunately an unalienable feature of the world we live in, of the world we would like to see changing faster. And when I say give women and girls a chance, I mean first of all that women are not the objects of this change, but are the active agents, participants, and contributors. Efforts to achieve gender equality globally and climate movement do not only coincide in time of history. They are intertwined naturally, as they reflect the stage of the human civilization in which we unavoidably have to take more responsibility for our actions and learn to empathize with our world, with our habitat. Our ability to destroy our own planet through wars and pollution come together with growing instinct to protect it for our own sake. We humans gradually learn to empathize with our environment instead of trying to destroy it. Women are good at empathy, and it's the interest of all of us to use this much needed talent to the full. For this reason and many others, gender equality must be at the heart of climate action and decision-making processes. As we progress from COP28 to COP29, we will prioritize the implementation of initiatives that advance gender-responsive climate change action on the path to a just transition. Making energy transitions inclusive, bringing on board a powerful and ambitious female workforce in a structured way will enable us to harness the power of women to deliver on clean, resilient economies. There is no just transition without women at the heart of these transformations. To ensure gender is integral to the climate change, we must accelerate efforts to empower women and girls in climate action. This requires three things: access to decent work, better finance flows, and better data. We need to ensure that when the international community mobilizes towards a just transition, it's aiming for a gender-just transition, one that considers and prioritizes the everyday life experiences and leadership of women. The fairer our low-carbon transition is, the more we can generate green jobs and improve gender equality across the workforce. The emergence of businesses associated with wind and solar power offers an opportunity for many more women to contribute in the energy sector. As Azerbaijan works towards a renewable energy revolution, striving for 30% renewable energy by 2030, it must ensure that it considers and prioritizes the lived experiences and leadership of women. There's a need for all governments, financial institutions, philanthropy, and other stakeholders to increase finance flows to women and girls in the regions most impacted by climate change. Finance must be underpinned by better quality. This is crucial to enable informed decisions making on finance and resource allocation. To enable a gender-just transition, we must have gender-responsive finance. To ensure we have gender-responsive finance, we need the right data. The Decade of Action is a unique opportunity to ensure we have the right building blocks for long-lasting women's economic empowerment. Together, let's commit to a future where gender equality and climate action go hand in hand, creating a sustainable world for all. Thank you.